Yeah, I think so. I've never seen one. Living in my parents' house, I'm probably like 14 or 15. I lived downstairs, room next to the storage, some creepy stuff in the storage. And I didn't look to see, but I felt something. I was just laying in bed and I felt something go down in between my feet. I didn't look at it. So it could have been the cat, it could have been something, but I didn't look.
Do I believe in ghosts? Yes.
Care to share?
Nope.
If you would have asked me aliens, I could have gone on forever with this. Ghosts, I mean, I don't know, I've seen some pretty compelling stuff, but nowadays you don't know what's real and what's not. You can do so much stuff with a camera nowadays. So I'll say yeah, I guess.
I mean, if I say no, then I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna get haunted, so I'm just gonna say yes. I mean, I have like a newer house and like, I just hear creaks and like stuff going on. I always think someone's breaking in, but I hear stuff, I just don't try and think about it.
In what?
Ghosts, like
No.
none of that?
No, absolutely not.
Do I believe? No.
Nothing's happened?
No. When I was a little kid, yeah. I was petrified of ghosts. Oh, I was so scared of my own room. I hated my closet, it scared me.
Yeah.
Do you have
No, for sure. I used to live with the Bell brothers, and do you remember them? Zach Bell, Chase Bell. All right, so their training facility was on like an Indian burial ground or whatever. So we would always we'd go to the sand track or whatever and find like the arrowheads and like the whole deal. And dude, there was like, every day was like something random, dude. And I used to live there like, when I trained there like 13, 14-ish. And I lived in like this little like shotgun house. It was like a little mini cabin, yeah. But it was like one of those like long ones. And I would always sit there and I'd be playing Xbox, and nobody, like my parents would always be like kind of in and out. And I would be sitting there and I'd play Xbox or whatever, and dude, always like Solo cups would just like fly off the table, or like something would just like the sink would turn on or anything. And I was so young back then, and to not freak myself out, I'd be like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, wow, dude, the wind is crazy today. And I just keep on gaming. That was like the only way I could like not think about it. Oh, must left a window open. Wham, you know what I mean? Like, but dude, it was honestly, every day was something. So now I always like say I believe in ghosts, but I've never had an experience where I've like seen a ghost. It's just been like weird.
I do not believe in ghosts. No scary stories of the ghost.
Honestly, yeah. No, not really to me, but like I've just heard, like my grandpa had some pretty crazy stories of stuff. And then I remember I mean, it kind of comes from my sister, because she got a Ouija board and stuff and did some, like that thing actually scared the shit out of her, I know that. So I think that stuff's real for sure.
I try not to. Yeah, a lot, but I don't, I mean, a little deja vu, you dream and then you feel like you've been here before. So I don't know if that's, I don't want to see none. I tell you that, I ain't never saw one.
Yeah, you want a story? One time I was staying at my friend's house and his little brother had a drum set in one of the rooms, right? His little brother wasn't home. And we heard the drums playing, so we were like, what's going on? Like, where's this kid at? And we like run into his room to see 2 drumsticks floating in the air, and then they dropped. And then after that, I went home. I never went back to his house. It was crazy.
Not really. I've never had an experience like Pierce, but I definitely had some weird things happen in the past where I'm like, I may believe in them now.
No. There has been like at Loretta's, the National, like in that, they call it the haunted house or whatever, where Loretta used to live. I don't know. I think it's just like they have a fan on up there or something that moves the, I've seen it. I mean, I definitely seen the sheets and stuff move, but I don't know. Other than that, no.
Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah. Nothing's necessarily happened to me, but I go deep on YouTube sometimes.
What's that? Yeah, ghost? Oh yeah, depends.
Have you ever had
If I watch a scary movie, I believe it, otherwise not.